Good day. It is an honor to speak to you today about a force so powerful, so transformative that it can change the course of your day, your relationships, your career, and yes, even your life. That force is a positive attitude. We live in a world filled with uncertainty. Challenges come our way when we least expect them. There are times we feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or even hopeless. But amid all of this, we possess something extraordinary within us, something no circumstance can take away. That is our ability to choose how we respond. And it all starts with attitude. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who, no matter how tough things get, always seems to stay calm, focused, and upbeat? Someone who lights up a room with their presence and seems to lift everyone around them? That's the power of a positive attitude in action. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's not about ignoring problems. It's about choosing to face life with strength, hope, and resilience. Attitude is not what happens to you. It's how you respond to what happens to you. We cannot control the weather. We cannot control what others say or do. We cannot predict every twist in life's journey. But we can always control how we react, how we think, and how we feel. That is where your power lies. Let me share with you a simple truth. Positive people are not lucky. They are intentional. They have trained their minds to see opportunity where others see obstacles. They have taught themselves to speak words of encouragement even in moments of pain. They choose gratitude over complaint, action over excuse, and hope over despair. And science agrees. Studies have consistently shown that a positive attitude doesn't just feel good, it does good. People who cultivate positivity tend to have better health, stronger relationships, and greater success. They are more creative, more resilient, and more motivated. Why? Because a positive mind sees possibilities where a negative one sees dead ends. But let me be clear. Being positive does not mean you won't face hardship. In fact, some of the most inspiring people in the world are those who stayed optimistic in the darkest of times. Think of Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years of imprisonment. Did he emerge bitter and broken? No, he emerged stronger, filled with forgiveness and a vision of unity. Why? Because he chose a positive attitude. Think of Malala Yousafzai, who was shot for wanting an education. Did she allow fear and hatred to define her? No, she rose with greater courage and became a voice for millions. Why? Because she chose a positive attitude. These are not superhuman individuals. They are people just like you and I, who understood the power of mindset. Let me bring this closer to home. Perhaps you're going through a tough season right now. Maybe you're struggling with school, work, finances, or relationships. Maybe you failed recently, or you're afraid you might. And maybe you're tempted to give up. But let me remind you of this. Your attitude today is shaping your tomorrow. You can choose to say, I can't do this, or you can say, this is hard, but I'll find a way. You can say, why me? Or you can say, what can I learn from this? One leads to despair. The other leads to growth. So how do we cultivate a positive attitude? Let me share 3 simple but powerful habits. 1. Practice gratitude. Start and end each day by naming 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. A warm meal, a friend who checked in, the sound of rain on your window. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. And when you focus on abundance, more good things seem to follow. 2. Speak life. Words are powerful. The way you speak to yourself and to others matters. Replace negative self-talk with empowering affirmations. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, say, I'm learning and improving. Instead of saying, this will never work, say, let's try another way. Your words shape your reality. 3. Surround yourself with positivity. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who challenge you, who believe in you. Avoid the voices that drain your energy and dim your light. And be that voice for someone else too. Let's be real, none of us are perfect. There will be days when we feel low, days when positivity feels far away. That's okay. But the key is to bounce back, to not let a bad day become a bad week. to not let a failure define your future. Your attitude is a decision you make every single day. It is the lens through which you see the world. Change the lens, and you change the view. A positive attitude empowers you to turn challenges into chances. See setbacks as setups for comebacks. Turn pain into purpose. And live not just a life of success, but of significance. And here's the best part. Attitude is contagious. When you choose positivity, you don't just help yourself. You inspire everyone around you. In your workplace, in your family, in your community, one positive attitude can ripple out and change everything. So as you step out today, I challenge you, be that ripple. Be the person who smiles first. Be the one who sees potential where others see problems. Be the one who encourages, who uplifts, who believes. Because the world has enough cynics. It needs more dreamers, more doers, more believers in the power of the human spirit. Let me leave you with the words of the great author William James. The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitude of mind. So go out there, face life with courage. Choose hope, choose joy, choose kindness, choose purpose, choose a positive attitude, and watch your world transform.